quick. Hold up. Turn the headphones off. Okay, so now I'm back from my busy day. Pardon me, but I'm in my house coat. And I'm about to show you. I just finished taking my shower. This is the kind of stuff I have to tolerate when I come take a shower. People leaving their nasty ass hairs all around. No one cleans up behind themselves. Coming into sinks that looks like they don't know what the hell that is. Hair all over the place. Nasty shit like that. Today, the toilet bowl is clean, but lots of times it's not. Now, again, yesterday she called me into the bathroom. There was a pile from here to there, like over 5 inches long of some chemical solution. Do you see what I use? Do you see what I use to clean up? Look, this is what I do. I spray the sink. And look at the floor. Look at the floor. You see, the most water is right here because I just got out. And my shoes are right here. You understand? That is it. That is it. That is it. That is the fuck it. Pardon my lingo, but I'm showing you right now. That is the most water I collect. Then I take the spray and I spray the floor because I'm cleaning up behind myself. And even though I didn't do that nasty ass mess, I still sanitize and clean out the tub. Yes. So I do have a problem with these people in this fucking house because they're fucking weirdos. And they like to make up shit because like I said, they're trying to find reasons to say that I'm a bad person or blah 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 blah. But I'm like, the more you try, the worse it is for yourself. Because people know me. Now, you turn the water on because I don't need that anymore. Now, this broom is often left in here, and so because this is the only cleaning device that's left in here, this is what I do every freaking time I finish taking a shower because I want to disinfect the floor. Oh, it's a mosquito. I hope I got it. I want to disinfect the floor and I want to ensure, and this is shit on the floor. This right there, that little thing, shit. Where it came from, I do not know. But it's been on the floor for like 3 days now. And they leave it there. I don't know what kind of cleaning she'd be calling herself doing. And this is how it is. Do you see how this floor is? Do you see any puddles? Do you see any puddles? No. No puddles. No, nothing. And it smells good in here. I get tired of people, you know what I'm saying? I get tired of people making up shit just because they think they can. Bitch, I will prove you wrong. In and outside of a fucking court of law, you dumbass, hoe-ass, gnat, troublemaking ass bitch. And then, look, they're putting this stuff all outside my door. Look at this. Get this fucking shit from outside my door. Put it away. It's not even raining outside. Not even raining outside. You got a fucking stupid ass umbrella in front of the door. Put it in front of your door. Put it in front of the fucking... Put it somewhere else. Not where I have to travel. Golly. Anything. Literally anything. Anything to try to get on my nerves. Every time I turn around. Now I feel good. I feel refreshed. Yo, I did something so funny today. I don't even know if I want to talk about it on the internet right now. Because it was very funny, yo. It was so funny. I ain't even gonna lie. Thank you. I love England, UK. What's goody? Somebody said, hey, mom, you are not my mom. I am not your mother. Get out of here. I don't know you. That is creepy. Stop saying that I'm your mom. I do not know who you are. Ugh. Why would y'all want to call me your mom? I don't know you. You ain't come out of my butt. What is you talking about? You was not born out of me. Thank you. You say you love my videos. Thank you. My videos love you too. You want to know the reason why you love my content and why people love my content? Because it's real. It's honest to God, real content. You know what I mean? And look at this cookout mess. Look at this mess. Y'all gonna have raccoons invading the neighborhood with this mess. Look at this. They still got stuff out here from the cookout, barbecue sauce and whatnot. If you don't clean that stuff up, you're gonna have raccoons and whatnot all in this doggone neighborhood taking over. When I very first moved in this neighborhood, there were deers across the street in the yard of the people who live across the way. Like, and there were two big gigantic deers with antlers and stuff. And I was like, oh wow, reindeers, I love them. But do you want raccoons and stuff like that? You really want the whole forest here, or a big black New Jersey bear in your backyard? Because they will find their way here. You might not know, because the people who own this building, they're not from the United States. So they don't understand New Jersey. They don't understand we have black bears in New Jersey, and they are very comfortable coming to your yard, front yard, backyard, side yard. Come in your house if they can too. Yeah, seriously. You subscribe, thank you, God bless you. I'm gonna subscribe back to you. Usually when people sub to me, even if you don't have content, or if you do have content, I still sub back, because I think that's such a nice thing, you know, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't even be on here to get subscriptions or likes or nothing like that. I'm in the middle of some work right here. And I enjoy y'all coming on here. I really do. I'm going to subscribe to you all. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Y'all are wonderful people. All of you who are on here being wonderful and amazing. I hope you're having an amazing day. Yes. I hope you are having an amazing day. You know what I'm saying? I have to get back to doing some things, but I couldn't help but stop and tell. I wanted to show y'all. You had a bear break your back door in Massachusetts. I'm telling you, they don't understand, like, especially along the East Coast, we have a lot of black bears, and they are they're comfortable. You see, came in your house, right? Yeah, in New Jersey, I'm telling you, one time I was at Cadwallader Park. That's an extremely big and popular park in Trenton, New Jersey. In broad daylight, there was a baby cub up in the tree. And you know, when there's a baby cub, there's a mama cub really close by. And they had to get everybody in one place, because that park was known for having all kinds of wildlife there, including New Jersey black bears. So it was like a headlining thing. People don't understand, like, New Jersey, we have black bears. If you're going to have a cookout and celebratory things, you need to clean up like soon as you're done. Clean it up, because they will come and they will inhabit the land, and they will not leave easily. You will have to have pet control come out here with sedatives and stuff, tranquilizers to put them to sleep long enough for them to capture it, which that's sad, because you the one luring them over here like they Pokemons. Don't lure them over here. Clean up behind yourself, and then they won't come. You know what I mean? But my day, thank you, Hello Gaming. My day is good. Favorite thing to do when you have nothing to do. My favorite thing to do when I have nothing to do is, it depends on my mood. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I usually always have something to do. Like now, I have something to do right now, which is why I'm about to get off of here. But shout out to everybody that was able to stop and tune in. Thanks to those who decided to subscribe to the channel, even though I'm not looking for subs or likes. I appreciate it. It's really appreciated, because I appreciate it. You know, that means that my content is relevant to your life, and that means you're most likely a highly intellectual person, unless you're just a creep. Some people are creeps and they sub to my station. Do I have any hobbies? I have many hobbies, many hobbies. I paint, I sing, I dance. I love karaoke. I love writing books. I have 6 published books out right now, but I have tons more that I just deliberately have not released. They're ready to go. I literally could press a button and they'd be like, release. I love volunteering my time for charities. It's pricey, but when I can afford to do it, I love spending my time helping charities out, helping them reach their missions. You're a competitive dancer? Wow. I love watching competitive dance. So if you have any video links, Send them to me. I'm telling you, I will be your biggest fan. I freaking love competitive dance. I love dancing, all of that. I'm not a competitive dancer. Like, I never been in like a dance group in that kind of a way, but I love watching the art of dance in all forms. I used to study ballet. I am a professional dancer. Yes, I'm a professional dancer, not a scripper. I'm not a scripper. I'm a professional dancer. You like to sing? I love to sing. I love singing. I'm a lyricist. I like to write music. I like to produce music. I make music. I don't just write it. I don't just arrange it. I make it. I produce it. I mix it. I do a lot of things. I love promoting. I love networking. These are my hobbies. I love interacting with people to a slight extent. Everyone thinks I'm a people person, but I'm like, no, I'm not. I always tell people I'm not a people person. I'm not. I'm just good with people. And I think there's a big line between being good with people and being a people person. I'm just like, I know it's kind of my job to interact with people. You're too nice, girl. Go do what you gotta do. We catch up when you come back. You're very professional, happy, and humble. And I subscribe. Oh my God. Thank you, Anonymous721. That was such a sweet. Somebody said ban me. Why do you want to ban me? How about you be banned? Why you want to ban me for? Oh my gosh. I reported you. So you're going to be the one that gets banned. You're joking. Why would you joke to have me banned, yo? I don't really joke around. I'm just straightforward. Like, whatever I say is what I mean. Please don't do that with me. Like, I'm a straightforward person. Like, I literally don't joke about nothing. I might say stuff and it's funny, but I never play around with people. This is I really wouldn't care if I got banned, because I got banned from mad websites because I do not follow policies. I'm banned from Facebook. I'm banned from Instagram. I'm banned from not TikTok. They still like me, but they was trying to ban me. So I said, F y'all, and I'm not coming back on there. I'm banned from X, formerly Twitter. I'm banned from mad websites because I'm too straightforward for these people. Like, they want me to be like speaking some kind of way and acting some kind of way, and I'm like, negative. What I'm not gonna do is be anything but myself. If I am too uncensored for the world, then what I require you to do is just stay out of what I do. I got banned in a game for a month. For real? That sucks. How do you get banned from a game though? Like a video game? I never heard of that. But I also don't really play video games that much. I love going to arcades. That's another hobby I like. I love arcades. I love arcades. Oh, yeah. I like Dave & Buster's and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm into that. I like going in there. I like all that noise. And I like running around in there like a kid. I love bowling, shooting pool. What else do I like? You got banned? Why'd you get banned? You missed the Peter Piper coins. I don't know what tongue twister. I don't know what Peter Piper coins are. I don't know what that is. But yeah, y'all are too cute. Y'all are too cute. I'm glad that y'all came on here. I had a long day, y'all. I'm trying to unwind for the day, you know what I mean? Only reason I came on here was to show y'all. I wanted y'all to see what the floor looks like in the bathroom after I shower. I should have turned my camera around and showed y'all what it looked like when she claimed that I had left a mess in there, but just my verbal description was quite enough. It's so upsetting that only for people are watching you live, and you deserve so much more attention. And you're just a really amazing person to answer everybody's questions and actually reply to them. Oh, you deserved it. Keep joking. I'll report you too. Now only 2. I'm not really good with keeping up on these messages y'all are sending, but thank you. Like, I used to really like be on the internet real heavy. A lot of y'all might be new to the internet and new to the internet world, to where you don't really know who I am. You probably think, oh, she's just this small fry. I'm like, no. I didn't put work in. So to be on my page, You should be really honored, and I say that humbly because I'm honored to have you on my page. Because a lot of people, they are running after the clones. They running after the people that have been mimicking what I've been doing for years. If you think I'm playing, go to my first videos. I am the creator of shorts. I am the creator of shorts. What's popular and trending now, I was doing that over 10 years ago. And you look on my YouTube page, go to my very first videos, and you'll see Shantae was doing shorts. Yeah, I was doing shorts. And now it's the trend because I kept saying to all of my conglomerate businesses, like, listen, at the rate that we are going with people getting on the internet, you're going to have to start making it mandatory for people to make short videos, short timed videos, because your databases are not going to be able to hold up the content. And now it's the trend. Every single popular website is doing shorts. Every single one you could think of is doing shorts. And before you know it, they're going to do away with long videos. They're going to do away with these live contents that, you know, require you to be on it for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, because their databases are not going to be able to hold it up much longer. I'm trying to tell you because it's built around me. www World Wide Web is built around me since Apple Macintosh. A lot of the people don't know their history. So I'm just giving y'all some gems. So when people be like, oh, they know this, and y'all know something more than they do. You can run with that. My oldest video was 18 years ago. I told you I've been on here over 10 years ago. Yeah, I've been on here over 10 years ago. What's my favorite type of food? You really want to know? I'm going to show you my favorite type of food. Dun, da, da, da. Pizza. Aside from anything I cook, pizza is my absolute favorite, hands down. I'll eat it at breakfast. I'll eat it at lunch. I'll eat it at dinner. I'll eat it for a snack. I will eat it cold. I will eat it hot. Not too hot, though. Every time I go to a pizzeria, I'll be like, you don't have to make it too hot. I'm going to eat that. Yeah, pizza is my favorite. My oldest stream was 8 years ago. Yeah, I never really got too big on doing the streaming. Excuse me, because I have a radio show that is actually turning 15 years in December of this year. So I didn't need to go live streaming because my audience was listening to me on the radio before podcasting became the new trend. Like now everybody's doing podcasting. Oprah, Michelle Obama, all of these sports stars, rap stars, everybody's doing podcasts now. And I'm like, I already did that. But I'm not knocking the hustle because I'm just like, you know, do your thing. My favorite type of food. Yeah, we said that. That's so good. I love pizza. I'm obsessed with waffles. I don't know why. Oh my God, don't get me started. Breakfast is my other favorite, all-time favorite, like scrambled eggs, waffles or pancakes, toast, and hash browns, like home fried hash brown. Oh my God, I love it. 256 subs. That's good. And you want to know what I want to say? They're all real. You know, I didn't pay nobody. You know, like most people, they got thousands and thousands of subscribers. Those are paid subs. You know what I mean? All my subscribes are real. They're authentic. They're real people in the world who actually have taken the time to watch or, you know, interact with me and have really, like how you all are, you actually building your own personal time with me like that. I never told nobody like, yo, go subscribe to me. Nah, I'm really not into that. So thank you. I appreciate y'all. Oh, podcast would be good for you. Yeah, actually, yeah, I have a podcast. My podcast is called Let's Talk with Shantae. I started it in 2010. It is now 2025. It will be 15 years old. And the archives are online. I sometimes do the show, but you know, when I had the show, I had really conquered a lot as far as topics I wanted to talk about and things like that. Oh God, my allergies are kicking because I went out there and the puppies out there. Oh God, I hate when that happens. And plus I was outside today by the trees. So I'm going to tell y'all something funny because I really want to make y'all laugh. So I was walking down this this underpass. It's kind of like a bridge kind of a thing, right? And I was walking, and someone, I don't know if it's human or animal, but someone left poo in the middle of the sidewalk. Okay, so the first time I saw it, I was just like, ew. I walked around. But when I went to the next section of the bridge overpass part, there was more, but there were flies on it, which means if the flies land on me, you know, when flies land on you, they're taking a poop, right? Yeah, if a fly lands on you, they're taking a poop. So I was just like, if a fly gets stirred up by me walking past it, it's going to land on me with poop on its, I don't know, the fly hands, feet, whatever they got, and going to poop on me. I'm like, I'm going to get double poop. So here I go. I see this ledge, because the ledge lets you into the street. The street's blocked off because, you know, obviously people don't know how to drive and they drive up on the sidewalk. So you have to go over the ledge if you want to get off the sidewalk, or you have to continue down the path of the sidewalk. I didn't want to continue down the path of the sidewalk because I did not want the flies to start flying around and land on me, because I'm a germaphobe. And y'all, anyone who's watching my lives, y'all know I am such a germaphobe. So my silly self jumps up on this ledge and jumps into the street. Boom. My behind fell down. I started rolling. You know, and they tell you stop, drop, and roll. My ass did stop, drop, and roll. It was so funny. I kid you not. Thankfully, I did not get hurt. I did get a little scratch on my elbow. Let me see if it's... Can you see it? I got that little scratch on my elbow. My leg had hit the cement, but it didn't, you know, it wasn't too detrimental for me, but y'all, and the only reason is because I got y'all laughing, right? This is real life. It happened like an hour and a half ago. And so, you know, just to escape some poop, I jumped in the street. I thought it was hilarious, like, because I was like, what do I think I am, an action hero or something? Like, I just jumped. I was like, I jumped off the thing. And the reason that I fell is because I'm a dancer and I'm accustomed to dancing on my toes. So when I landed on my right big toe on the left. It landed, but the way I landed, if I would have landed at the velocity that I was jumping from, I would have broke my toe or my ankle or my leg. Like it was really about to get messy. So instead, I decided to let my body go limp and just take the fall, because I was just like, I would rather just fall on the cement than break something. So I allowed my body to go limp so that way my foot would slide from up under me, which it did, thank God. And I just felt myself go to the ground. And then I just started rolling like that. And I just jumped back up, dusted myself off. And then I just kept walking as if nothing happened. It was very funny. But I did avoid those flies landing on me with the poop. Oh my God. I probably need to call my doctor so that way she could check me and make sure I'm good. But I'm telling you what, my back was hurting before. After that, my back does not hurt. So I might have just kind of knocked that kink out. So I'm kind of happy. I mean, it kind of feel like a win-win if you ask me. What you think? That's a win-win. What's my favorite color? My favorite color is black. It's one of my favorite colors. I have a lot of favorite colors, so I always tell people black, because I usually am always dressed in black. People who know me since a very young child, I've always been dressed in black. But I'm not a goth. I just like wearing black, and I used to put black makeup on my eyes. I used to wear black nail polish, black lipstick, black eyeliner around my eyes, like obsessed with it. But I have other favorite colors. It's just that if someone asks me, I always say black. I love the color navy blue. Navy blue is a really nice color too. I'm glad, girl. Same. I'm running out of breakfast waffles, lunch waffles. Oh my God, I love waffles. And you know what was good about waffles is when the butter and syrup gets trapped between those little squares. Mm, and then when you bite it, it's just so good. Ah! I'm a foodie, but so I, God, you don't understand. I love it. Um, don't you have something to do? Yes. Honest to God, I have something to do, but y'all are so important to me that, you know, when I see this thing go to zero, I'm going to get off of here. But because y'all are on here, it makes it hard for me to just walk off unless I was on somebody else's time. If I was on somebody else's time, then I'd be like, y'all, I really got to go. And I click off, but I'm on my time. You know what I'm saying? If my pizza gets cold, it's okay. I just put it in the microwave and I heat it up. If my ice melts, that's not okay. But it's okay today because y'all are important. And besides, I'm going to come back on here. You know what I mean? I'll be back on here to talk with you all. But, you know, y'all are important and you're loved by me. I love y'all the way that you're supposed to be loved. I don't want nothing bad to happen to you. But it's a little hot, even though I just took my shower to cool off and to rinse the ground dirt off of me. Because, did you see this? Look what I did. Look at that. Literally, I scraped my arm. See that scrape? Turned into a whole action hero, son. Yo, I was like, whoa! And then I just got up and I was just like, and I was just like, and then I just started walking like, oh well. And I looked back at it like, what was I thinking? Oh my gosh. I know that if anyone were watching, they probably was just like, is she all right? Did she just fly? Yo, that was bad funny. But y'all, I'm trying to tell you. I don't know what got into me. I don't know what got into me, but I know one thing. It was fun. Most fun I had all summer. That was probably my one thing that I'm gonna brag about all summer long. Like, yo, I jumped off the thing. Oh, by the way, please don't go do this at home. Whatever you do, do not go and jump into the street off of a ledge, off of a street ledge. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Don't say I told you to do it. Don't say you got inspired by me. Whatever you do, don't do it. It is unsafe. You could break a bone. You could hurt yourself. Or if you don't notice oncoming traffic, you could be hit by traffic. So please don't do that. Do not do that. And I know better. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not even going to lie. I jumped off of that ledge many times. You know what I'm saying? But I also gained a couple of pounds, you know, up top and on my hiney, like, because, you know what I mean, when the summertime comes, for some reason, it cooks me like a hot dog. And so my body starts to swell up a little bit, and I'll be getting like a hot dog. So I gained a little water weight from being in this hot weather. So my dimensions were off as far as before and now, jumping like that. All right, it's at 0. Love y'all. Be safe. Bye-bye. Oh, it came back. Wait, it came back. It came back. Someone came back. What did y'all do? What did y'all do? But yeah, y'all be careful out there. Whatever you do, don't make that your go-to thing to do. Don't make that your go-to thing to do. But I really did have fun doing it. I can't lie. I had fun, but I definitely don't suggest anyone doing it because you could really hurt yourself. I'm a trained professional on my own stunt double, so I could do that. Even though I'm not an actress, I do my own stunts though. Look at my hair growing. You see these parts? This is my hair growing. It's growing out of the braids. It's like, girl, these are my bangs. My bangs are here, but my hair is like here. But my hair was down to my shoulders, and Now I gotta get it back down to my shoulders. These are my weave braids. See my weave braids. See my weave. My hair weave. But I'm ready to take them out. I'm really tired of wearing my braids. They haven't done anything to me, but sometimes if I don't have them tied up and I lay down, it gets stuck under me. So then my head's like, and I'm like, oh my gosh. My favorite music artist. Wow, I don't like to sound conceited, but it's me. I'm my favorite music artist. I love my music. I love my content. But I have several other artists throughout the industry, both independent and major industries, that they make music, and I really enjoy their musical content and their deliverance. I'm not so much into the artists themselves. Most of the time, I'm into their music, like maybe the track that they use or the message behind the music that they're making. That's more how I decide on how I like an artist. I usually don't like artists specifically because I know that especially with major artists that most of them are branded a certain way. Like they could be like I'm not saying this to be mean, but you know, some artists in the major industries are total geeks. Like they're not popular people, and then they might have a talent or skill and happen to get a record label, and then the record label creates an image of how they have to be for the world, and then they just become that for the world. And so that's how come I'm just like, sometimes I'm not into artists specifically, or vice versa. Sometimes they could be like total nuts or wild people or just out of control. Or sometimes they're really good people, but they want to portray like a bad artist image, you know, like, I don't know. So when it comes to artists specifically, it's really hard for me to say if I have a favorite artist, which is why I pick myself, because I know me and I love what I do, and I know my content is, it's authentic. It talks about me, who I am. But I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Y'all are great people. I'm really gonna get going now. I hope that y'all like my funny story that happened today. As for my zit, it didn't go away. Usually it goes away fast, but I think it's a chugga. I think it's a chugga because I don't know. But I'm going to put some more toothpaste on it in a few minutes. What about scissor? I'm not a fan of scissor, you know, and okay, good night. And I'm going to tell you why real quickly, because she came to my home city, Plainfield, New Jersey, and that's how she became popular. My nickname is Izm. And out of nowhere, she comes up with this name called Scissor. And you went to my home city and you tried to bite my swag, and I don't like stuff like that. I like originality. I like people who are original. As far as vocally, she has a nice voice. It's certain songs that she's done that I actually do like, but I'm not a fan of her specifically. Yeah. So, yeah, I like her voice though. I can't lie. I do like her voice. And one thing about me is I might not like an artist, but if they really are talented, I still give them their props. Like a lot of people are huge fans of Beyonce. I'm not a huge fan of Beyonce, but I am a huge fan of her artistry. I'm a huge fan of her undying charisma. Like she gives 0 F's. She wants to stay relevant, and I like that about her as an artist. I'm just like, I really like her drive. I'm not a huge fan of hers. Like I wouldn't go to her concert or nothing like that, but I love her drive. You see what I'm saying? And so in that, I like her. But you know, do I buy her albums? No. I've only bought one album of Beyonce, and it's B-Day. That's my favorite album because she went ham on that album. If you know the history behind the album, she was pregnant with Blue Ivy and she wanted to complete her album. So while she's pregnant with Blue Ivy, going through morning sicknesses and being a newly wedded wife to Jay-Z, she was committed to getting that album and the videos done in 1 week. That's bad. I love that. That is charisma. I admire that. So Katy Perry, I like some of her songs. I'm not a huge Katy Perry fan. Like I don't know much about Katy Perry, but I like some of her songs. I like Hot and Cold. I like Roar. You know what I mean? It's a couple of songs that she's done that I really like. Like I said, I'm about the music. I'm about the content. You know, it got to be something that moves me. It got to be something that I can relate to, or something that I really feel is needed in the music industry. Yeah. But y'all, let me know. Let me know. Yeah, I agree. SZA does have an amazing voice. She has a very nice voice. I know lots of females that sing like her, so that's why I'm not too moved by her, because I know lots of people that are musically inclined, so it's kind of hard for me to be, it's hard for me to be amazed by people that are also musically inclined, because I'm always around talented people, so it's hard for me to be like, oh my God. Like, a person really has to come with something authentic and original for me to really be like, yo. Other than that, I'm going to give you your props. If you're talented, you're talented. I give you your props, because I'm not a hater. You know what I mean? You love Hot and Cold? Yes. I was actually listening to Hot and Cold 2 nights ago. I was like, you're hot and you're cold, yes, and you know you're in and you're out, up and you're down. You don't really want to stay, no. I love that song. You change your mind. I love that song. I really do. I love that song. It's funny. It's a funny song. I was watching the music video and I had my earbuds in and I was just like, someone call the doctor. Shout out to Katy Perry. I love that song. But let me get going, because I'm about to take some quizzes. I don't know. I'm not in the mood to do a quiz. I'm not gonna lie. I should do some quizzes, but I'm not in the mood to do some quizzes. My only job detail this week is to relax, and I am doing a horrible job at it. This is the only thing I've been ordered to do. Rest, relax, try not to do nothing. And I'm just like, it's so hard for me. For those of you who don't know, I often work shifts, back-to-back shifts, day to day after day to day, sometimes only getting like 1 hour rest, 2 hour rest, or no rest at all. Like literally a zombie just walking around, going to work. So my doctor and some of my supportive assistants, are like, listen, you absolutely have to rest. One of my business partners told me this some years ago when we were doing a business launch down in the South. Shout out to Create Amazing. And he said to me, Shantae, don't overwork yourself. Like, literally take time. You know what I mean? Take time to take care of yourself. Like, not in the sense of I'm not eating right or not, or not tending to my hygiene or nothing, but in the sense of you also need rest. You also have to take, basically work-life balance. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, no, I'm good. I'm used to staying around the clock. I've done this for years. I'm used to working around the clock. That's nothing. And guess what? He told me about this time where he literally went into a coma. Like, he went into a slumber coma because he had overworked himself so much, and he just, boom, he fell asleep and didn't wake up for I think he said almost a week. And when he told me that, I was just like, can I afford to do all of that? Not so much money-wise, but do I want to be in that kind of a slumber that I can't wake up? So I was just like, wow. And he told me that years ago. And anyone who knows me, they know I'm a workaholic. Like, I I just work. I'm constantly doing, and taking breaks is really hard for me as far as like my downtime. It's really hard for me to just stay put and lay down or just sit down. So I've been trying to watch documentaries, and that's helping me not move around so much. But as soon as I go outside, as you can see, I go jumping off of street ledges because I got a whole bunch of energy that I want to use, and I got a whole lot of moving moving around that I want to do. It's like I thought I was making up for this time. But I love y'all. Let me get off of here. I am about to really try, and y'all keep me in your prayers that that I will get my proper rest, so that way I won't do this. Have I ever watched the Gilmore Girls? No, I've heard of the Gilmore Girls. I'm not really into TV. Like I have a TV, and when I had it, all I did was put on YouTube. I'm sorry, y'all, but my nose, my allergies are really bad, and like right here, it just keeps itching, and it's driving me crazy. And so I just really can't take it. But I'm allergic to animals, and where I live at, there's a dog, and it's really the most cutest dog. It has nothing. It's not its fault that I'm allergic to it. But when I asked the lady when I came here, I didn't know she had a dog until I got here, and it was just too late. And I was just like, oh, I didn't already put my eggs in this basket. Not all of them, but just anywho. Yeah, but no, I've heard of Gilmore Girls, but I haven't watched it, so I don't really know much about it. But I think it's kind of along the lines of Friends, but just with females, right? Get your rest. It's a doctor, and she has a little baby boy. I'm 12, by the way. Oh, so cool. So you have a new baby cousin. Cool. That's wonderful. Tell your aunt I say hi, and give your baby cousin a kiss. And God bless you for being such. You're an outstanding youth at 12 years old. Being able to go with such a convo with me, you're an amazing person, and I really hope you go far in life. I hope you stay out of trouble and always keep good people in your life. Yeah. And thank you. I am going to get off of here and get some rest. I appreciate your caring kindness, and hopefully you'll come back. And I'm going to go subscribe to your page too. Once it lets me go, once it gets me off of here. It won't let me do it while I'm on here because of my settings. But when I get off of here, Harper, yeah, I don't have my glasses on, so everything looks different on there. But I'm gonna subscribe to you. That way I can also show love to you too. Okay. Oh, thank you. And I want you to always remember what I said. Remember what Izm Shantae said. Go out in this world and be amazing. Take every wonderful thing you've ever learned in life and make it better in this world for yourself and for everybody you love and care for. And don't let no one stop you. Promise me that, okay? Promise me that you'll go out in this world and just be a good person. Be amazing. Okay, God bless you, and talk to you later. Bye-bye. I'm listening to